Hello beautiful people, it is me, Cecilia, back at it again with another video. So, I had already filmed my bingo picks my June TBR video, and then I discovered two readathons. It was the Book Junkies readathon and the Reading Rush, which used to be called the Booktubeathon. And then I was like, fuck, now I have to make a whole new TBR video. But that's okay, because I'm here. I'm still using the bingo. I'm still using the books I got from my bingo TBR, so I will insert that footage right about here. Alright, so here is my bingo card for this round, and let's start.
70.
Alrighty, that took literally forever, but I have my bingo card. So it's not diagonal. It is horizontal across the way through the free space, which I don't know why I don't put a marker for free space, because screw it, we're gonna do it anyways. I don't know. I'm tired of only having 4 books for each TBR. We're gonna have 5 this time. So I'm just gonna go through and let you know which each challenge represented. So number 9 is a manga that has been turned into an anime. So this one is actually the wrong volume, but I plan on reading the first one in the series, and that is Bleach. I accidentally bought volume 7 because I'm a dumbass, but I want to read the first 6 volumes so I can actually read the 7th volume and not have wasted my $2. So I don't actually know what this one's about. I know that it is a very popular shonen anime. I'm excited to see if I enjoy this one. I-30, and that is Read a Retelling. Alrighty, this one's actually going to be perfect, so I'm going to be reading Sword and Serpent by Taylor R. Marshall. This one is a retelling of Saint George and the Dragon, which I've not actually heard of or read, but I remember finding this at a Goodwill, and I thought that this looked super interesting, and I don't know. I'm interested in the Roman Empire, and I would like to read a retelling based on a story from that time, so I don't know, I'm excited about this. Okay, so the third one was for a free space, and that one is a title that starts with R. Alright, for this book, or this challenge, I'm going to be reading Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. Wow, Casey McQuiston. I got this book from the lovely Haley Marie for my birthday, and I'm so excited to read this book. So I'm excited to finally get into this. I already wanted to read it this month, so perfect. Alright, so the fourth challenge is G53, which is read a book set in the past. Okay, set in the past. Alright, so for this challenge, I'm going to be reading The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. And I'm excited to read about this one. I've heard really good things about this, and it's also very short, so I'm excited to get into it. Alrighty, the last challenge is 071, which is a very tiny thing. And it says, read an adult work. I believe this one is an adult book, and if it's not, I have another option. But I'm going to be reading The Wolf and the Whale by Jordana Max Brodsky. I first heard this, I know it came out earlier this year, I first heard this on, I think, Jess's channel. I will leave her channel down below. I can't remember what her channel name is at the moment. But I remember she was raving about this book, and when I saw it at Half Price Books for like $7, I bought it. And I'm really excited to read about this one. But I think it's an adult book, because I don't know. I don't remember seeing it on any of like the upcoming YA releases articles, so I'm excited about that. Welcome back, guys. But yeah, I wanted to show off basically my TBR for each readathon, including those books that are from the Bingo Picks My TBR. I think only one book didn't qualify, but we'll have to see. I don't remember how I set up my stuff. So I'm going to start off with the Book Junkie readathon. This is a month-long readathon. I am part of the team The Bards, which I don't know what the fuck Bard is, but you know. There's like a map thing, kind of. I'm going through like the regular, the prompts for the Bards. So there's 5 books I'm going to be reading for this challenge. I don't know why for a second I thought I wasn't filming. That was weird. So the first prompt is the Elfin Guard, or it says the Elfin Guard are surprised by your visit and immediately are on the offensive. Read a book with war, military, or political themes to learn how to keep calm. to learn how to help calm the situation. Wow, I suck. So for that, I'm going to be reading Watch Us Rise by Renee Watson and Ellen Hagen. I had gotten this book recently, and I know that the two main characters, Jasmine and Chelsea, they are fed up with how their school is run. Yeah, it says they're sick of the way even their progressive school fails to listen to their voices. So they start a new club dedicating it to basically poetry and like basically help creating work that supports women's ideas. And I'm really excited about this. I actually got to meet both of the authors and get this signed, and they were super nice and super sweet. So I'm actually really excited to get into this book and see how I like it. Okay, next one is On the Hollow Isle. Wow, I can't read. On the Hollow Isle, lurk incorporeal monsters and the ghosts of your past. Read an atmospheric or horror book to pass the test of nerve. So this is kind of horror-esque. I don't know. I started this today because it's June 1st, so I get started. This is Agame ga Kill, Volume 1 by Takahiro. And this is actually really interesting. So this is a fantasy-based manga. I've heard quite a couple things about it. I believe the parts I've read so far that we have this main guy, he is basically being recruited from him and a couple of his friends left their village who are basically starving to go to the city to make money. And he learns really quickly that's not very possible because the city is corrupt and shit's going down. At some point he learns about this whole band of assassins, and he eventually joins them, and it's very interesting. It's gory as hell, and I'm really enjoying this book. Number 3, Empty Barrel Inn. Every bar deserves a swig or two. Some say it even aids warming up those vocal cords. Enjoy an indulgent read. Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This book is our book club pick for July for the Page Dwellers Book Club. We're doing a contemporary month. I'm really excited to see this, so I'm excited about this one. I got barbecue sauce on my shirt. Number 4, Giant Squid, a Fearsome Fellow. Read a book that intimidates you. This, I'm going to be reading The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Old-timey English always intimidates me, so even though it's short, again, old-timey English is going to make it feel 10 times longer, so that's why I'm scared about this one, but I'm excited to read it anyways. And number 5 is The Bookie Grail, which is here you find which is basically just to read the group book, which is Stardust by Neil Gaiman. I actually found this on Libby, on my library Libby app, so I'm going to be reading this one as well. I already have it bookmarked and ready to check out, so I'm excited about that. So I'm excited to get into these ones. So the reading rush. I'm actually have 7 books on my TBR for this. I know. Follow my account if you like. I'm gonna leave my profile down below so you guys can follow me. I'll also probably post it on Twitter, so we'll see how that goes. But I am going to be trying to read 7 books in a week. It's gonna be crazy. We'll see how this goes. So first one is to read a book with purple on the cover. I'm gonna be reading I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver. Ben's jacket is purple and there's purple lettering. There's a lot of purple, okay? I've explained what this is about if you have not heard. So I'm excited. I was going to read this in June, but June was crazy, so I'm going to definitely read this in July. Number 2 is read a book in the same spot the entire time. So the book I'm going to be reading for this one is Bleach Volume 1. It's always great to read a manga, and it's perfect to sit in one section. Number 3 is to read a book that you meant to read last year, and for this I'm going to be picking up Sword and Serpent by Taylor R. Marshall. 4 is an author's first book. I'm going to be reading We Set the Dark on Fire by Taylor Kameha. I'm already like 2 chapters into it from earlier because I didn't know I was going to add this book into this readathon, but I'm already loving it just 2 chapters in. It's super interesting already. I'm really excited. I love the writing of this, and I know I'm going to love this book. Right. Number 5, read a book with a non-human main character, and I'm going to be reading That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Volume 1. I'm currently watching the anime, and so I figured this would be a cool time to actually start reading the manga. So basically we have our main man, forgot his name, but we have our main man, and he gets stabbed in Earth. He gets stabbed here, and he gets transported into another world in this afterlife, and gets reincarnated as a slime monster. So, you know, he's not a human. So I figured that this would be a great option. And it's a great isekai. Some isekai, the whole anime, manga, light novel world is dominated by isekai at the moment, and really generic and shitty isekai at that. So I actually really like the series, so I'm excited to see how the manga goes, basically. Number 6 is pick a book that has 5 or more words in the title. For this, I feel bad that I'm going to be picking this one up because it's thick, but we'll see if we get into it. It's The Wolf and the Whale by Jordana Max Brodsky. This book is 548 pages. Okay, I was going to pick up The Girl on the Train by Paula Hopkins, but this was already on my list. So, we'll see how I'm doing. If we're about halfway through the readathon and I've read like a lot of the books, then I will go to this. But if I'm doing shitty in the marathon, I might just go into this book. So we're gonna see how this all goes. Number 7 is read and watch a book to movie adaptation. So I'm going to be reading and watching Star Wars. Star Walker Strikes. This is a graphic novel. This isn't a direct adaptation. This one came out, of course, after the movies. But I love Star Wars, and I would love to just... I haven't watched a Star Wars movie in a while, so I would love to get into this one. And I just recently bought this, so it's going to be fun to read this one. Here's 5 out of the 7 books. I'm being very ambitious for this readathon, but I'm freaking excited. So, that is my TBR for this month. Let me know if you guys are going to read any of these books or participate in these readathons. I would love to hear your guys' TBR. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you in another video. Bye!